Hi Jens, how are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I am back again, and if you are new to my channel, I am Gerald, commonly known as Ginger Gerald Stitcher or Ginger Gerald. If you are new, welcome, and thank you for checking out my channel. And if you like what you see, I hope you hit the thumbs up button and like the channel or like the video and subscribe. And if you are a returning video watcher, I'm stumbling over my words today. How about that? If you are a returning viewer and subscriber, welcome back, and thank you for checking in with me today on my video journey. I am actually coming back again at the end of the year. I thought I wasn't going to be back until the beginning of the year, but I have some big news today. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you all for the wonderful comments on my end of year review for 2022. I really appreciate all the comments and the love of the type of projects and stitching that I work on. It is something that I appreciate hearing from all of you about the types of projects that I work on, because I know I am a niche type of stitcher in the larger community of FlossTube. So thank you for all of those wonderful comments, and let's go ahead and get into what I'm here for. So I thought I would just go ahead and do a project update for the end of the year. I have been working on a few projects, knitting and, a few knitting projects and then one cross stitch project since that last video that I figured I would update you on. Also because I'm considering getting back into more regular updates, even possibly daily updates starting in the new year. So if you're interested in that, comment down below and let me know what you think. Priorities have shifted in my life, and so I thought I'm kind of interested in getting back into more regular filming, and thought I would do more of a regular vlog style or something along those lines, especially now that I'm in a new home and getting a new home set up and all of that fun stuff. So let me know what you think. But let me update you on what I've been working on. So this is, let's go ahead and show the knitting first. Not a whole lot of knitting updates. I started with a little bit on my scarf that I have been working on slowly with the yarn that I have been trying to use up from that sweater that I made a few years ago. And I will have to bring down that sweater if you're new to my channel and you haven't really seen it. This is yarn that I've been trying to use up, that I've had just sitting in a box for a few years, from Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. I'm actually basing the pattern. I'm converting a pattern that I have from the Dapper book from Knit Picks. And so it is a pattern that is in this book called Idlewild. So it is based off of this scarf here. However, this is knit in bulky. I believe it's bulky weight yarn. Yes, superwash bulky. I don't have bulky yarn. I'm actually using sport weight yarn. And so I have converted this scarf pattern to a sport weight conversion, so that the fabric is going to look much different. However, I wanted that loose effect of the scarf and to just use up the yarns that I have. So it's still going to be the same exact style of scarf, where it's going to be the knit, and then here, this is a better picture. So it's still where you drop the purl stitches once you're done with the scarf, and then you get that loose texture of the fabric where it loosens up. However, the actual fabric of the knit stitches on mine is going to be much tighter, because of the smaller needles that I have to use. So here is mine so far. I think since I last showed it, I put in 2 more colors of the yarns that I have. And I'm just, like I said in previous videos, I'm going random colors of yarns that I have. And so here is the yarn. So since last video, I believe I put in this, I was working on this color, which was the, I want to say Dove. I could be wrong. I don't remember. And I've been throwing the ball bands away as I go. And then every 2 colors, I've been putting in this oyster band. I do know that this is oyster now. And I've been putting in this 8 rows of oyster. And then I moved on to this dark green. So here is the whole scarf from bottom. And the chestnut at the beginning is a common color the whole way throughout, just because that's what I have the most of, as that was the entire body of the sweater. So there is more of the chestnut right here. And then that's where we're at today. So there will be another color here before another 8 rows of the oyster. And we just keep on going. So I have two colors left and chestnut left. So 2 more colors and chestnut, and then I will be completely done. So it'll be one of these 2, and then the oyster, a row of oyster, and then another one of these 2, and then chestnut to end, and then we will be all done with the scarf. So I'm hoping to have that done early in the new year, and then I can bind off, block it, and I will have a new scarf for the to wear in the midst of winter. So that is my first scarf. Coffee. The other piece of knitting that I have been working on since the last time I showed an update is this pair of socks that I've been knitting in this plush, I believe it's 80%, 75 or 80% wool, 15 or 20%, I believe it's 75, 15, 5 of wool, cashmere, nylon. 75, 15, 5, I believe is what it is. And here is the sock. So I did here's the leg. I did a slip stitch heel. Haven't done one of those for a while, so I wanted to go back and revert back to just the standard slip stitch heel. And now I'm working on the foot. Basic sock, round and round and round. I'm almost ready to start the decreases for the toe. And once that's done, I will cast on the second sock for the pair. Very, very basic sock. Easy, simple, mindless, so I can watch TV while I'm working. I can watch TV while I'm doing all of this crafting. That's why I like doing the crafting that I do. All right, the big news. Let's get on to cross stitch. I have a finish. A finish, I was not expecting to have a finish in 2022, but I kept working and I ended up finishing Renato Perelin's La Foresta de Fans. So this one is completely finished. I can tick it off. I actually already checked it off of my list on my spreadsheet. And so Renato Perelin is my, I believe, 4th finish for 2022, maybe 5th. I think it's 4th. And it is now, I ironed it this morning. And here it is. So this is on 56 count Mandarin linen by XJU Design. So it's 56 count Mandarin linen by XJU Design using DMC 938. And there is the beginning. We'll just scroll across. I just want to make sure you can see it all. And here is the finish with my signature. So, since the last time we talked and my video earlier in the week where I showed the projects that I was taking into the new year, I finished those 3 deciduous trees, the little bushes underneath, and the 4 birds here, the 2 birds here. Oh, you can't see. I have to get used to it. I probably need to get a board or something. Those 3 birds, these 2 birds, and these 3 deer. And that is what I finished since the last time we talked. So, that's my finish. Once again, La Foresta de Fons, 56 count. So I will have to, I will probably order a frame on one of the websites and frame it myself. I might take it somewhere and get it framed. I haven't decided yet. That is something I do want to get framed fairly quickly because I love it so much and it'll look great here in the house. But I don't know where it's going to get framed or where it will get hung. I'm still trying to decide where I'm going to hang a lot of stuff. Well, I've kind of gotten some stuff hung, but more on that to come in the new year. So what will go on to the Q-Snap next? I already have something on the Q-Snap, and surprise, surprise, I want to get a finish on London. So I've already put in, here it is, I've already put in, I think 2 strands of floss here in the Elizabeth Tower. Once again, working on right in here, the Elizabeth Tower. And so it'll go up in through here. And that's what I'll be working on, probably monogamously until I have a finish. So hopefully in January that will be completed. If not January, it will be early February. So if you want to follow my progress, on Thea Governor's London, make sure you hit subscribe and follow along. I hope to have more regular check-ins with you all. And until then, as always, continue to do those things that you love to do and find enjoyment in: gardening, cooking, cross-stitch, knitting, diamond painting, whatever that may be. And until we see each other again, I will make sure I post regular updates on this thing and on my Instagram. So go check me out, Instagram at ginger.gerald.stitcher. And until then, don't forget to always be creative.